Hey, okay, it's been about 3 days since you last where that video dropped off, and I'm practically back to full health again. Still got a little bit of a cough here and there, but it's productive. My energy's back. Everything's feeling great. And so I'm going to start off this last days of documenting this whole roll. I'm near Bandon, Oregon, and that is the Coquille River Lighthouse behind me. I think I'm saying that right. I'll print it out here, of course. Looks really beautiful. I just got here. Got a shower today in Coos Bay at Planet Fitness. Thank you. And I'm feeling human again. So yeah, I'm going to go check this thing out. Oh, happy Friday. Gosh, that's pretty. And oceanside, seaside landscapes are so beautiful. Yeah, coastal Oregon continues to be pretty amazing. This is the north jetty of the Coquille River. Lighthouse is on. That's the south jetty over there in Bandon. Wow. I haven't even been to the beach yet. This is Bullard's Beach. God, lots of amazing driftwood to explore. It's a sunny, misty day. Really cool. And there's a jetty to walk out onto. Let's go. I love going out on jetties. There's something about them. Flips my switch, and you can see on this one there's lots of big pieces of driftwood flung up on it. So you know this thing gets under the water on regular occasion. Wow, this is cool. I was just about ready to toddle on out there to the very end of this, and a big wave came along and hit and showered over right in front of me. I'm like, okay, maybe not. I'm flashing back to when I got hit big time, drenched by a sneaker wave in, where was that? That was Monterey. Lordy. So that's as far as I'm going this time. So tempting. So tempting. Wow. There we go. Give me some of those fireworks. That design works really well to deflect the wave. Wow. So Bandon is looking pretty cool for van lifers. Overlanders. I've seen rigs not a rig like this, but nomad rigs kind of all over Old Town here, where I just drove through. And I'm not seeing any signs saying no overnight parking in a lot of the public lots. I'm just not seeing it anywhere. And believe me, I know how to spot those. I've come out to the end of the South Jetty. There's bathrooms here, this huge dirt parking lot right here on the jetty. I'm looking across the water at the Coquille River Lighthouse where I spent the day and the beach beyond. It's gorgeous. And I think I could spend the night here. I'm stoked. Gonna give it a go. And I'm gonna explore Old Town Bandon tomorrow. As I was driving through, I was like, wow, this is a neat place. Yeah, how's this for an overnight spot? There's that sweet lighthouse right across the way. Beautiful beach beyond Bullard Beach. And here we are on the other side of the jetty. That's the jetty I walked out on earlier today. Gosh, what a gorgeous night. I gotta get out and walk around. Beautiful light tonight. I keep having awesome views. I mean, not every night on the trip, but boy, I'd say half the time. Beautiful inlet there with the jetty and the lighthouse. I'm not even going to drop those curtains tonight. I want to wake up to that dawn. Gosh, I had such a peaceful, wonderful night out here on the South Jetty at Bandon. Really peaceful, really beautiful, lovely sounds. That was just great. So, I have to keep rolling. I could stay, if I come across a spot that just, I can't stand it, I can stay an extra day, but then I had to build in the extra time and miles, and I like this pace of driving, drive for a couple hours a day and then be there all day and really get to absorb the spot and then roll on. I'm going to just stick with that plan unless something just grabs me like Manzanita did. So anyway, time to get rolling for the day. But before I roll out of Bandon, I am going to go check out Old Town. That looked cool when I drove through last night. Want to see that? Walk their little docks. Looked like they had some interesting boats, so go do that first. This beautiful old Coast Guard station. God, it's original, big storm shutters, wood storm shutters. Built in 1939, decommissioned in 1946. Okay, what the heck happened there? 7 years of use before it was decommissioned. Now it's the Port of Bandon office and shop and stuff, but what a beauty. Check out that sweetheart. I'm looking forward to taking a close look at that. Well, unfortunately, she's moored to the one dock that has a locked gate. Dang it. But you can see how cute this little town is. I mean, I haven't been to the regular downtown, but Old Town is nice. This little guy's name is Bonkers, and it's a trip. The engine lowers down through a hole, in the hole down at the back here. It's got this ridiculously tiny wheelhouse with dinky windows. I mean, visibility in this thing's got to be brutal if you're in there. But it looks like it could be completely rolled over, like one of those boats that would self-right itself. The super deep electric trolling motor, I do not understand. I mean, big fishing nets, so I mean they must fish, but sure doesn't look like it'd be real convenient to fish off of. Wild little guy. So here's another angle on this vessel. Her name is Serenity. I don't think it's a vintage, like super old vessel. I can't tell if it's built to look old or if it is old. But boy, she's interesting. Boy, I'll bet that aft stateroom is so cool. So Randy here kind of reminds me of Hella. She's got this huge personality, and she's not big. She's really not. Same with this sailing vessel. I mean, I'm gonna guess she's like 45 feet, 48 tops. But my gosh, the first impression is that she's big and glorious, which she's just plain glorious. I just arrived in Gold Beach. I'm at the mouth of the Rogue River. There's this wreck here called the Mary D. Hume. Boy, in the pictures, she was in a lot better shape than she is today. I don't know the story of this vessel, how it is that it was just allowed to rot here. Oh, that was awesome. But it is becoming one with the waterway, that is for sure. So right now I'm stopped at a spot just south of Gold Beach called Kissing Rocks. I have no idea why it's called this. Rock formations are really cool. The beach is kind of a darker gray than what the sand has been, and it's really warm sand. Considering that it hasn't been sunny today, that's kind of puzzling when it's so warm. But another gorgeous spot. And the stop is right on the side of the highway of 101, so super convenient. So while I do my little meditation on the beach here, I'm going to play the little guess the tide game. I know high tide is in about an hour. I'm going to try to pick a spot where I don't think the water will reach me and see if it sends me running. Always fun. You know, even a gray day at the beach is beautiful. So at the high tide line, the beach is just covered in these amazingly different shades of gray, mostly gray rocks. Most of them are super flattened, like ideal rock skipping rocks. These are two I've found that I've just been handling, and I don't know, might have to keep one of them. Well, of these two, this one's really sweet, but I don't know. I think it can go. We can stay here. I'm going to keep this one because look at what a perfect palm swell. It's like I can hold it almost perfectly in an enclosed hand. That is something really beautiful about that to me. I think you're coming with me. Give you a little scale on the size of that rock. There's Hella in the bottom right. So it's a big guy just right here on the beach. Pelicans are getting their dinner. Here's my rainy, drizzly, misty view out the window. Too much water on the window. But I think you get the picture. It's a nice one for the night. Just arrived at a marina in Crescent City. So this time is going to be a marina day. Knock around, check out some boats, and meet some people. Hell, it continues to just run gorgeous. She's not missed a beat on this trip. Just purring like a kitten, eating it up. And I am so grateful. I keep being reminded about 2 years ago, summer of 23, when I was going through hell with this rig with all kinds of problems. And it's just amazing to be just do, fire up, go, happy as a lark all the time. Good girl. Well, the docks are all secured, unfortunately, so I'm on a bike ride just looking around. Came across some boats. They've been sitting out of the water a long time. Poor Pisces here. She's got some really nice proportions. It's a shame. I mean, to make her seaworthy again, probably an insurmountable deal at this point. But really, she's pretty. This is interesting. You can see the rope that I know they coat it with something that goes between the boards. And I mean, it's just dry. Everything's dry, falling out. I'm willing to bet this boat's been out of the water, sitting here, probably, who knows, a couple decades. But gosh, she's just pretty. I can imagine her in her glory days. We have another one. This one's in even worse shape than Pisces. Look at this. Wow. Yeah. It is not going to happen for this one. Look at that. Reach right on through. My goodness. Boards popping off. Steel rotted out. Wow. She makes Pisces look doable. Her name is the Neva D. Neva. Sad to see you like this, girl. I'm sure you served well. So everybody who follows me knows my thing about maritime, and that if I'm in a coastal city, I'm going to start my visit at the marina. And so it has been at Crescent City. I came right here when I got into town just to relax and kind of come up with a plan. What I didn't know about the Crescent City Marina is that it was virtually destroyed by the tsunami, the tsunami in Japan, the earthquake, March 11th, 2011. 9 hours after that earthquake, this marina got destroyed. I mean, all these docks are new since then. They had to completely rebuild the whole thing. And I only learned this because of the kiosk. I'm going to go read some facts off for you. So yeah, 7:35. First tsunami surge enters commercial boat basin, raising water levels by 8 feet. By 8 a.m., the basin has dropped 10 feet. Then 8:17, water level rises 8 feet again. Withdraws. A third surge at 8:40 comes in, raising water levels 12 feet in 20 minutes. Gosh, fourth, fifth, all these surges, which continued all day with mounting destruction, it says. Like, here's the before picture of the marina as it was then. Here's after. Look at that, all the docks gone. Several boats sunk. Unbelievable, more than 60 boats. That is wild. Here's the 8:30 picture. 10:30, you can see lots of docks missing. By 4:30, it's just, you're screwed. Wow. Correction. It was 16 boats that were sunk, not 60. My mistake. But all that happened here, and that explains why. And I noticed it as soon as I got here. I'm like, my God, this marina looks brand new. Well, it's only 14 years old. And it shows it. Everything's super nice and modern. Well, isn't that a beautiful island with a lighthouse? And they do have daily tours. That's the road, so one has to plan their tour by the tides. I mean, there's people down there. This is where you cross. That's the only way over there. That's pretty neat. I'll go for that. Got the cool tree actually. Boy, that's a pretty raccoon. Looks like a young one. I know you don't have any sense of scale here, but yeah, I've seen a lot bigger. So I was just reading the Lighthouse website, and sure enough, they're open 10 to 4 during this season every day for tours, but you have to plan based on the tide. Tomorrow's low tide is at 12:20. It's only a 3-foot low tide, so I'll be here. I'll see if that gives me the opportunity. The middle of the night tide is a 0 tide. Now, that would be nice, but we'll see. And apparently, there was a devastating tsunami here in 1964 as well. Try to remember, is that the same tsunami that destroyed or hit Anchorage or somewhere in Alaska? I don't know my tsunami history well, but I feel like that number rings a bell. So yeah, keep my fingers crossed that the tide will be low enough, and I'll definitely wear my water shoes when I do cross, because I don't know how much time I'll have. It's not the lowest tide on the charts. Big jetties here. I wonder if this huge one was new after the 2011 tsunami, because it's a beast. It's really tall. It's really robust. There's the marina in the distance behind another jetty. So yeah, I'll betcha this one might be newer. So yeah, there's lots of cool marine stuff to walk around out here. Give you one more angle on the lighthouse out there. You can see the gap you have to walk. I guess it's about 100 yards underwater right now. Not depth, distance. Otherwise I would have said fathoms. All right, it's 8:30. Tours start at 10. Low tide is at 12:20. I'm cautiously optimistic that with virtually 4 hours to go of the tide going down, I'll be able to go over and check that out before I have to leave Crescent City. I'm very happy. So out on a morning walk here in the fog in Crescent City, waiting for the tide to drop enough to go tour the lighthouse. And I'd have to say, Crescent City is the first city in my entire roll of the 101, the Oregon coast, that I'm seeing a significant number of folks living on the street and derelict kind of liveaboard vehicles. It's very interesting that all of a sudden in the last 50 miles I'm seeing that. I don't know why that would be. I don't know enough about Crescent City to even say, but there's a lot of them here. It's like, wow, oh right, I haven't seen this for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And I mean, it is really mild here, really easy living, I'm sure. But yeah, interesting. I don't know if I'll ever understand exactly how that all works, why some places get more of that than others, but Crescent City's got it. It's low enough now to get through. You just barely kind of step in some super shallow water. So I didn't even need my water shoes, so Let's get up there and check this out. Yeah. What's really interesting to me about this is I wonder how they get serious supplies out there. I guess they have to hand carry everything up here. I mean, if they need building supplies or appliances, because there's no driving through those rocks and everything to get to the road. Gee, what a beautiful little lighthouse. Oh my goodness. There's still active lighthouse keepers that live here. Beautiful grounds. Wonderful. Whale watching from here. My goodness, there's never a lame view from a lighthouse. Wow. Really something. They have a great float collection hanging in the trees and driftwood. And it's a Cape Cod style lighthouse. The longest keeper that ever lived and worked here, he was here for 39 years. That's amazing. Built in 1856. She's almost 200 years old and cost $15,000 to build at the time. Gosh, you know that was a lot of money back then. The 10th lighthouse on the west coast of the United States. What a tremendous bummer. I swear my luck on the road with museums and tours and stuff. In the last 2 weeks, I'm here on the only 2 days she's closed and not doing tours. Could go tomorrow, but I need to roll on today. So I'll have to get the inside tour another time. I'll be back. There are a few people here right now. It's mid-afternoon, but I don't think most will be staying tonight. It could be just me out here. Oh my goodness. What a place. And one of the absolute best things about it is you can't get down here with a big vehicle. You know, a full-size van. Probably a high-top short wheelbase like Sprinter, Ram ProMaster, you know, those kind of rigs. They could get down here too, but it's kind of precarious getting off the highway. It looks like you're pulling into a parking spot and, you know, traffic's fast. It's a 2-laner. But boy, is it worth checking out. And as far as I can tell, there's no residential areas in view whatsoever. I don't know if I'll even be able to see Trinidad or anything in the dark, but it's literally like the most remote kind of ocean beach I've been on where there's no commercial anything around since Baja. I'm absolutely loving it. There are a few people here right now. It's mid-afternoon, but I don't think most will be staying tonight. It could be just me out here. Oh my goodness. What a place. And the beach is real crushed, pebbly sand mixture. It's very steep. I don't know if you can see this rollover. I mean, look at the size. These are big waves coming in. And the angle is so steep. They still... Oh boy, well, we'll see. Look how fast it recedes. Wow. Really neat. You can hear the tiny rock sound. And here's the lagoon side. I'm just blown away by this place. And I only found it because I look ahead at where I might want to stop. I don't do Google searches. I look at Google Earth along the road slowly, satellite images, and saw this and thought, wow, what's that? Then I start my research and wow, what a score. Just thrilled with this. And before you ask, yes, using that technique often ends up sending me a mile or two or more down some roads just to come to a private property gate, you know, shortly before you get to the glorious place. So that happens, but it's all part of the adventure, and I'm a slow roller, so it's fine with me. Because every now and then you find a real awesome one. So it is 6 o'clock. Everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. I got this place to myself. It's high tide in another half an hour. And you know how I was showing you how steep the beach is. So I wanted to see if it comes up over that hump. Let's go see. The evidence here would suggest that it is getting over this hump. Wow. That is so cool. Run on up here, baby. Oh, so close. Over the hump. Oh, this might do it. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, so close. Come on, baby, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, so close. Not since Baja have I had a place like this where I'm totally the only one out here. It's just unbelievable. What a treat. I mean, I like people and everything, but there's something magic about being in somewhere like this and not having a bunch of other people around. Ooh, I just got a beautiful seagull feather. My goodness. That's a long flight feather. No city light, nothing. This is so wonderful. Huh. I didn't really think this was possible anywhere on the California coast. My God. What a treat. Into the night. Well, damn, I legit did not see a sign saying no camping. No overnight parking here. Rangers were nice, or sheriffs. I think they were deputies. They were cool, and apparently they have to check this every night because 90% of the time someone's parking here overnight. And I guess we can't do it. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Now I gotta drive just south of Trinidad and there's a rest stop. So let's go hit the rest stop. Oh boy. Not how I thought the night would end. Man, I legit did not see the sign that said no camping on the way in. They were cool. They believed me when I explained, hey, coming down that road off that highway, this rig is a handful because it's a steep drop immediately. It's like, okay, well, hey, you check out, head on out. So, you know what? This video is getting too long. Week 3 is going to have to be a two-parter. So, I'm wrapping it up here. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Starting with, oh gosh, where do I go tomorrow? We'll find out tomorrow. All right, have a great weekend.